Today, we're off on a journey to collect another ant colony. I gotta say, Virginia roads are really beautiful. Here's a view of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Here's some prime ant habitat, and imagine all the colonies there. And here's the colony. I picked it up from Atlantic Ants in Winchester in person. And it's a huge colony of Brachypanera chinensis. And here they covered their glass with some debris. It's kind of sad, but also kind of interesting to see how they cover up their glass. And here we are back home. As you can see, they're very active in their outworld, but I can't really see into the nest because they covered it up with those debris. Now, before I got to anything else, I decided to give them a quick spot clean, because since this colony is so large, they are constantly losing workers and getting new workers. So their outworld gets pretty dirty pretty fast. And quite a while later, I'd done enough spot cleaning, and it, despite looking pretty dirty, was clean enough for me to start feeding them. Now here is some sugar water along with a biformica feeder. This sugar water is a new blend which includes maple syrup, honey, brown sugar, and a little bit of pomegranate juice. Now here comes my favorite part for some reason, filling up the biformica feeder with the sugar water. For some reason these feeders always take more sugar water than I expect them to, and it's always really satisfying filling them up. It also sounds really good, particularly in person. The microphone doesn't really catch that. And here I go in, screwing the bottom to the biformica feeder. Now these feeders don't actually have any mesh in them. It's basically just capillary reaction and surface tension, which allows a very small amount of water to go through, but still allows the ants to drink the water inside of the feeder. And here I go, placing in the biformica feeder. It's pretty stressful because these ants have a pretty potent sting, which is compared to a honeybee. But as you can see, they found it very quickly, and they're very active foragers. And just seeing them foraging from the front doesn't really give it justice, because there are also a lot of workers foraging from the back. And here's a pretty quick time lapse of them drinking from the biformica feeder. I noticed at first they drank it very slowly, but after a couple of days, while I'm editing this video, it's already gone. And here I'm going to feed them with a singular massive mealworm from my mealworm farm. This thing was huge. It cut into 3 segments, while most mealworms in my farm only cut to 2. And here I put the mealworm in, and once again, as with the sugar water, they almost immediately find it and start drinking it rather than attacking it as if it's still alive, like a lot of my other colonies. And they went absolutely crazy over it. They immediately swarmed it. And sadly, I couldn't catch any tandem carrying, which is something that this species does because they're actually completely pheromone free. Scouts basically just carry more workers over, but in this case, for some reason, they didn't do that, which is kind of disappointing. Okay, wow, this just goes to show how absolutely huge this colony is and how aggressive they are for food. They are absolutely swarming that mealworm. I can't count the number of workers, but I'm guessing it's around 50 on the actual foil and another 25 or so just walking around in the Upworld. Now, here the commotions died down, but as I looked at them, I thought, that nest is really full. So in the future, I might give them an entire new mini hearth attached to this mini hearth because mini hearths are modular formicariums, meaning that they can just snap onto other mini hearths via magnet. Watch to the end, I appreciate it. You're awesome. Please remember to like and subscribe. It really matters a lot to me. I'm probably going to have to slow down my upload schedule because of school. But otherwise, see you in the next one.